Today I'm sharing my favorite M4 Max MacBook Pro accessories. Now these aren't just recommendations, they're tools I actually rely on every day. Hey everyone, it's Renz, welcome back to the channel. So first up is the KUXIU X53 Hub laptop stand. Now this isn't just a laptop stand, it's like the Swiss Army knife of stands, combining ergonomics, portability, and connectivity into one sleek package. First, let's start with the ergonomics. Now if you're like me and spend hours editing videos or working on projects, you know how quickly bad posture can catch up with you. This stand lets you adjust your MacBook's height and angle so you're not hunching over your desk all day. And with the 360-degree swivel base, you can easily spin your laptop to get the right angle when you're working or on a Zoom call. But here's where this stand really shines. It's also a hub. This is what makes it a must-have for creators. It has all the ports you could ever need. USB-C for fast data transfer, USB-A, and an HDMI port that supports 4K at 60 Hz for connecting an external monitor. One of the standout features for me is the build quality too. It's made of aluminum alloy, which not only looks great, but feels incredibly sturdy. Now, I've had cheaper stands in the past where I constantly was worrying about my laptop slipping or tipping over, but with this stand, I have complete peace of mind. Now, I'll be honest though, the adjustment mechanism is a bit stiff, which can be annoying if you're constantly changing the height or angle. But on the flip side, it's this stiffness that keeps your laptop securely in place once you've set it up. So if you're looking for a stand that's functional and can optimize your workflow, you have to check this out. Now let's talk about power, because if you're using a MacBook, especially for heavy workflows like mine, running out of juice is not an option. That's where the Anker 165-watt power bank comes in, and it's easily one of the most versatile charging accessories I've ever used. This power bank is built for charging multiple devices. With 165 watts of output, you can charge your MacBook, iPhone, iPad, or even all three at the same time. The retractable USB-C cable is super convenient. It extends up to 2.5 feet long and is adjustable so you can keep your setup neat. Plus, it doubles as a lanyard, which is a thoughtful touch for portability. There's also a built-in USB-C cable, a USB-C port, and a USB-A port. That means 4 charging options, giving you tons of flexibility, whether you're at a coffee shop or on a plane. It's compact, about the size of an energy drink can, but packs enough power to give my MacBook Pro almost a full charge. Now, I also love the built-in screen. It shows you real-time wattage, battery health, and even temperature monitoring, which is surprisingly useful when you're maxing out its capabilities. This is one of those accessories that earns its spot in my bag every time I step out. So whether you're working, traveling, or just hate being tethered to a wall charger, this is a no-brainer. As a MacBook user, I'm always on the lookout for tools and apps that make my work easier. Whether it's accessories that boost productivity, or apps that keep things running smoothly, having the right setup is a total game changer. And that's why I want to talk about Intuit Mailchimp. Mailchimp's AI-powered tools can be a huge help managing your business, especially when it comes to creating email campaigns. Let me show you how easy it is to use. For example, if I'm launching a new collection of digital products like my wallpapers or templates, and I want to announce it to my audience, I just type something like, write an email promoting my new collection of digital products, highlight that they're high quality, unique, and available now. And with just a click, Mailchimp's AI generates email content options. It even suggests subject lines like upgrade your workflow with these digital must-haves, or even transform your productivity with these tools. Here's what I absolutely love. It doesn't stop there. If I want the email to feel more casual and friendly, I can just tweak my prompt and say, make this email sound fun and conversational. And the AI does exactly that. It's like having a copywriter ready to go anytime you need it. Now, another cool feature is personalization. Let's say I want to send one version of the email to creators and another to customers who purchased from me before. Mailchimp makes that super simple. You can even create localized emails like targeting specific cities or regions to make your message even more personal. And it doesn't just stop at writing emails. Mailchimp's AI also helps you optimize them. It can suggest best times to send and help you by creating different versions of your message that you can A/B test to see what works best. And while AI makes the process faster, you're always in control. All you have to do is review, edit, and send. Honestly, you can save so much time using these tools. Instead of spending hours brainstorming, drafting, and editing emails, Mailchimp handles the heavy lifting so I can focus on what I love, creating new products and content. So if you're looking for a way to simplify your workflow and take your marketing to the next level, you've got to check it out. Click the link below to try their AI tools for yourself, and thank you to Mailchimp for sponsoring this video. Let's move on to an accessory that I truly believe every creator should have, the Logitech MX Master 3S mouse. Now, I've been using this mouse for over 3 years now, and it's become such an essential part of my workflow that I can't imagine working without it. Now, what sets it apart from every other mouse I've tried is how well it's designed for productivity. Let's start with the side scroll wheel. Now, this feature alone is worth the price if you're someone who edits videos or works with timelines in apps like Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere. Instead of dragging your cursor across the screen to scroll horizontally, you can just use the side wheel. It's fast, it's smooth, and it saves so much time when you're working on complex projects. Another standout feature is how quiet this mouse is. The clicks are soft and subtle, which makes it perfect for working in shared spaces or late at night when everyone else in the house is asleep. Now let's talk about customization. With the Logi Options app, you can program all the buttons to perform specific tasks depending on the app you're using. For example, I have one button set to zoom in on my timeline in Final Cut Pro, another for switching tools, and a side scroll wheel for scrolling through the video timeline. The ergonomics are also quite amazing. The mouse is sculpted to fit your hand perfectly, so even after hours of use, it doesn't cause any discomfort. At $100, it's definitely an investment, but it's one that pays off every single day you use it. Alright, now that we've optimized your setup for productivity, let's move on to storage. Next on the list is an accessory that no creator can live without, a reliable external SSD. And for me, that's the Samsung Portable SSD T9. So if you're working with 4K or even 8K video footage or high resolution raw images, you know how quickly those files eat up your MacBook's internal storage. That's why I went with the 4TB version of the T9. Yes, it's a bit of an investment, but it's been a lifesaver for my workflow. Let's talk about performance first. This SSD offers blazing fast transfer speeds, but what does that actually mean in real life? Well, it means I can transfer 100 gigabytes Final Cut Pro project in just a couple of minutes. No waiting around for files to move, just quick, seamless performance that lets me stay productive. But speed isn't the only thing that makes the T9 stand out. It's also incredibly durable. It's shock resistant and drop certified for up to 9.8 feet, which is perfect if you're like me and you're constantly on the move. I've tossed this SSD into my bag, carried it through airports, and even accidentally dropped it a couple of times, and it still works perfectly. Another thing I love is how compact it is. At just over 4 inches long and less than half an inch thick, it's small enough to fit in your pocket or the side compartment of a tech bag. And the design is sleek and modern with a textured surface. If you're a content creator, videographer, or photographer, I can't recommend this SSD enough. It's fast, reliable, and everything you need in an external storage solution. Let's move on to something that's just as important as the tech itself, a bag to carry it all. And for me, that's the Grams 28 151 Stealth backpack. Now, this isn't your average backpack. It's made from full grain Italian leather, which not only looks premium, but feels incredibly durable. From the moment you pick it up, you can tell this bag is built to last. Inside, there's a padded laptop sleeve that's designed to fit laptops up to 16 inches, so it holds my MacBook Pro securely without any extra bulk. There are also multiple compartments for organizing your gear, whether it's chargers, external drives, or camera equipment. I just love how everything has its own place, so I'm not digging around trying to find a cable or an adapter when I need it. Now, one of the things I appreciate most about this backpack is the minimalist design. There's no flashy branding or unnecessary features. It's sleek, low profile, and professional. This is especially important for me when I'm traveling, as it doesn't draw attention to the fact that I'm carrying expensive gear. The waterproof zippers are another thoughtful addition. They give me peace of mind when I'm caught in unexpected rain or traveling to humid locations. It's not just a bag, it's a protective, organized space for all of my gear. Oh, and the fact that it looks amazing while doing all of that, that's just a bonus. Next up, we got the Sony WH-1000XM5 headphones. These are hands down some of the best headphones I've ever used, and they've quickly become an essential part of my setup. What makes these headphones so special is, for starters, the noise cancellation is second to none. Whether I'm editing in a noisy coffee shop or trying to focus on a plane, these headphones block virtually all distractions. The sound quality is equally impressive. The carbon fiber drivers deliver crisp highs, detailed mids, and a tight, punchy bass. Whether you're editing audio, watching videos, or just enjoying your favorite playlist, the clarity and balance are fantastic. Now, comfort is another area where the WH-XM5 excels. The ear cups are plush and lightweight, so you can wear them for hours. Now, this has been a game changer for me, especially during long editing sessions or flights. They're also incredibly versatile, so you can connect them to multiple devices simultaneously, which means I can seamlessly switch between my MacBook Pro and my iPhone without missing a beat. And the battery life is also pretty good too. Sony claims up to 30 hours, and in my experience, that's actually pretty accurate. Plus, with quick charging, you can get 3 hours of playback, which is clutch. The only downside I've noticed is that the black finish tends to pick up fingerprints and oils, but that's a small price to pay for everything else these headphones offer. If you're a content creator, frequent traveler, or just someone who values great sound and noise cancellation, the XM5s are a must-have accessory for your MacBook. Alright, let's let's shift gears and talk about an accessory that doesn't just improve functionality, but also enhances the overall vibe of your workspace. This is the Grovemade matte desk pad. Now, I've been using Grovemade desk pads for the past 3 years and I love them. Over the years, I've experimented with different materials like wool and leather. I found that the matte version is the best because it's incredibly easy to clean and maintain, and it doesn't stain or change color over time like some other materials do. The desk pad has a sleek matte finish that pairs beautifully with the space black MacBook Pro. It's available in a variety of colors so you can customize your setup to match your personal style. Now, I went with brown, which adds a touch of warmth to my desk, but I'm already eyeing the cream one for my next upgrade. Functionality wise, the pad serves multiple purposes. It protects your desk from scratches, spills, and wear, and it also provides a smooth surface for writing or using your mouse. The cork backing gives it a bit of cushioning, which is great for wrist comfort during long editing or typing sessions. Another thing I love is that it's available in multiple sizes. So whether you have a compact setup or a large desk with dual monitors, there's a size that'll fit perfectly. I use the medium plus version, which gives me plenty of room for my MacBook Pro and other peripherals on my desk. If you're someone who spends a lot of time in your desk, it's a practical upgrade that enhances both productivity and aesthetics. Next up is a product that combines sleek design, portability, and functionality. This is the Moft laptop carry sleeve. Now, this one's a bit of a hidden gem and I've been loving it for travel and everyday use. At first glance, it's a slim, stylish sleeve that fits the MacBook Pro like a glove. But here's where it gets interesting. It's also an adjustable laptop stand with 2 height settings. It lets you elevate your MacBook to a more ergonomic position no matter where you're working. Now, this is especially useful if you don't want to carry a separate stand when you're on the go. The sleeve is made from PU leather, which looks premium and provides basic protection from scratches and minor impacts. Inside, there's a small expandable compartment where you can stash your charger, cables, or even a slim power bank. And the magnetic flap ensures everything stays secure without adding any bulk. It's available in several colors, so you can pick one that matches your style. Now, I went with the brown version, but the other options are also pretty good. So if you want something that's extremely portable and multifunctional, this is an accessory you don't want to miss. Next, let's talk charging. Now, if you got a MacBook Pro, an iPhone, and maybe even a couple of other devices, you know how annoying it can be to juggle multiple chargers. That's where the Anker Prime charger comes in. This compact GaN-powered charger delivers an incredible 200 watts of total power across 6 ports, which is more than enough to handle all your devices at once. You've got 4 USB-C ports, 2 USB-A ports, so whether you're charging your MacBook Pro, an iPad, an iPhone, or even a camera, this charger has you covered. And one of my favorite things about this charger is how smart it is. It dynamically adjusts power distribution based on what you plugged in. So every device gets just the right amount of power. And the USB-C ports are especially impressive. They can each deliver up to 100 watts, which means you could fast charge your MacBook Pro even while charging other devices. The design is compact and sleek with a textured finish that matches the professional aesthetic of the MacBook Pro. It also takes up minimal space on my desk, and because it's so portable, I can take it with me whenever I travel. The Prime charger is a great option that just simplifies everything. Next up is a keyboard that's compact, stylish, and perfect for MacBook Pro users. The Satechi Slim mechanical keyboard. Now, this keyboard is designed specifically for Mac OS, so it includes all the Mac specific keys like Command and Option. The layout is compact but doesn't sacrifice functionality, which makes it ideal for smaller setups or minimalist desks. The typing experience is fantastic thanks to the low profile mechanical switches. They provide tactile feedback that's satisfying without being too loud. The adjustable backlighting adds a touch of style and makes it easy to use in low light environments. Another thing I love is the multi-device connectivity. You can pair it with up to 4 devices and switch between them seamlessly, which is super handy if you're bouncing between your MacBook Pro, iPhone, and iPad throughout the day. And let's not forget about the design. It's made of aluminum, so it feels premium and durable. And it also comes in both light and dark color options to match your setup. This keyboard's compact, reliable, built for Mac OS, and honestly, I love this keyboard. Keeping all your cables and accessories organized can be a struggle. That's why I love the PGYTECH mini organizer bag. This bag is thoughtfully designed with compartments for everything. There's dedicated slots for cables, SD cards, chargers, and even AirTags. The origami style interior is not only functional, but it also makes it easy to see and access everything at a glance. It's made from water repellent polyester with sturdy zippers, so your gear stays protected from the elements. And despite it being compact, it holds a surprising amount of stuff. I keep all my charging cables, adapters, and even a small SSD in this bag, so I'm always ready to grab and go. If you travel often or you just want to keep your desk clutter-free, this bag is a must-have. It also comes in a bigger version, so if you need to carry more stuff, you definitely get that. And last but not least, let's talk about the Satechi 145 watt travel charger. This charger is a lifesaver if you're traveling internationally or just want a compact solution for charging multiple devices. It has 4 USB-C ports, 2 of which support power delivery 3.1, delivering up to 140 watts. This means you can charge your MacBook Pro at full speed while powering other devices like your iPad or iPhone. What I really love about this charger is its travel-friendly design. It's small, lightweight, and comes with international plug adapters, so you're covered no matter where you go. And because it uses GaN technology, it stays cool even when it's charging multiple devices. If you're a frequent traveler, this is an accessory you won't want to leave home without. I've used this in all my trips so far and it's so clutch. And that's a wrap. These are my must-have accessories for the M4 Max MacBook Pro. Whether it's productivity to making travel just a little bit easier, each of these items has earned its spot in my setup. If you're interested in any of these products, I've linked them in the description below. And if this video was helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might find it useful. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.